Good morning, good morning. It's Janelle coming to you from my lake view. Yes, I'm back in the States and back from Costa Rica. This is my first live since being back. I had a lot of catch up to do from being gone for a month, but I had to share with you something to me that is one of the funniest things that I have, I'm not going to say ever done, because I do some pretty funny things and I don't think that most people know that about me. And so part of my intention is to let you guys sort of see that side of me, because I have this really quirky, funny sense of humor. So, several years ago, I happened to be at a conference where there was a couple of really interesting people. There was several. There was Jack Canfield, the producer of Chicken Soup of the Soul. There was Ariel Ford, Debbie Ford, Michael Beckwith, and Bob Proctor, which is in The Secret for those who don't know. And at the end of his talk, I walked over to him and asked him very nonchalantly if he would dance with me. Why? I have no earthly idea, other than he looked very stiff to me and he looked like he needed to have some fun, and he looked like he needed to loosen up a bit. And so I just asked him, and so and he laughed at me, but that was one of the funniest probably moments that I had in the spiritual arena, was that moment when I asked Bob Proctor to dance with me. Because if you remember The Secret, he's the scientist looking guy, but he is super amazing when it comes to manifesting, and he's a great leader. But I felt like I needed to change his vibe. I felt like I needed to loosen him up. And so the purpose in me telling you this is so that you understand that even if what you're hearing intuitively feels like, I know I love Irish dancing too, cracks me up. Even if what you're doing feels contradictory or avant-garde or rebellious or crazy, it can really be a tool for your guides or your angels or your intuition, your higher self, to move you and inspire you to do something and take action. And possibly, like in that case, it was for me to acknowledge what I was sensing in another person or what I was noticing in another person. And he could have said anything. He could have done anything in response. But what he did do, and I'll post the picture later in the comments, we took a photo together. And so I'll post that photo. And you can see him smiling ear to ear. And he just loved the fact that I asked him. With that being said, the message that I want you to take away from today is that you need to really pay attention to the subtle things that you're feeling or you're hearing, or that, that are pulling you, because you don't know the direction at which they're trying to move you in. And it kind of goes with my post from the other day about waiting for divine timing. Those moments are divine timing. When you hear a nudge, get up and do something, go take a walk, go call a friend, those are divine timing moments. But what I have been posting about lately is the fact that we use divine timing in the spiritual arena as an excuse not to take action and not to follow through, and to sit there and just wait for something to magically drop in your lap when you don't even realize that your intuition in that moment, like in my moment, was for me to take an action, to lead me to another action, to lead me to another action. It's the series of intuitive moments that lead you to what you're seeking. But if you're too busy saying, yeah, I'm waiting for divine timing, and you don't realize that those little nudges are divine timing, then you're missing out on a whole lot of stuff and fun and amazing miracles. Because what happened after that moment was one of the biggest two things. I got to meet Michael Beckwith shortly after that. And then I had this amazing experience where I felt I can't even describe it other than to tell you it felt like champagne bubbles. Later on during the day when I was by myself, I just felt an effervescence come over me. And it was the most beautiful feeling that I had ever felt. And I felt like, just like as if I had been drinking champagne. It was the most amazing experience. But, not the drunk part of it. but feeling the effervescence, the bubbly, giddy essence was really just an amazing, joyous experience for me. So I encourage you to not look at divine timing as just this thing that you're waiting for, but actually to see that divine timing is in those little moments that you dismiss and say, I'm not comfortable doing that. Or, who am I to do that? That's what I hear often. Or I second guessed it, or I didn't do it. Look at your own life and look at how many times you've been asked to do something intuitively that you felt like wasn't a part of your journey or didn't make sense to you. And then you will see that, oh, there's really a lot of moments that I actually missed. And sometimes they're not connected to anything other than just the fact that your team and your higher self wants you to have fun and enjoy life and remember how to play again. So, this is your live back in the States. So, I hope you have a great Friday and enjoy your weekend. And remember to listen to those subtle nudges, but don't just listen. Take action. Seize the moment. Do what it is that they are asking you to do. Do what your higher self is asking you to do. All right. That's divine timing. Bye. I'll see you later.